So you landed a consulting role in DC. Tell me what that moment was like when you found out.
Yeah, I mean, I had a really long process, I feel like, from looking for internships, and then I got the internships that I was really excited about, but then having to do the full-time role search after, it was a really long and drawn out process. So that was it was a huge relief for me at the end to kind of get that call. And I'd really liked the firm that I was interviewing with and the people that I had met. So I felt like at that final point that, oh, this is a great fit for me. So it was a really like surreal moment. I also think that something I'd heard constantly throughout this process is, oh, at the end of the day, everything works out, or it should work out at the end. And it kind of made sense to me at that point because it was like after all of those interviews, all of those jobs that you're applying for, you really only need one or one offer at the end of the day. So if you
Mm.
keep pushing for that one, that's the job that, if it's a job that you like, then that's perfect. And if not, apply for as many as you want, but really focus on those few jobs that really appeal to you because that's how you only need one to work out at the end.
The focus point is so important. I find so many applicants going for numbers, right? They're like, I'm working
Yeah.
so hard. I'm going to apply to so many options and then I'm going to have one out of 100 or whatever. But actually, that's not a good strategy. The focus is where the magic happens.
Yeah.
Um, Tell me about.
And I was just going to say, I think the firms can tell too, because they can tell the research that you've done. They can see if you know people that work at the firm or went there from your school. If you even mention them and say, "Oh yeah, I know someone worked there. I've heard of that person. I've talked to that person." That stuff really helps you in the process. So few and focusing on specific areas. That's always been my advice that I give.